Introduction. The purpose of this module is to enable you to understand about Photoshop. This module covers the following topics: starting Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop Tools panel, opening, creating, and saving a file, changing background and foreground colors, selection tools, working with images, painting and drawing tools, transforming objects. Introduction. You have worked with Microsoft Paint and drawn pictures using it. Suppose you wish to change your drawing or edit a stored image. Can you do that with Paint? Yes, you can, but Paint can help you draw or modify simple figures only. Professionals usually use another application, Adobe Photoshop, to edit complex images and photos. Adobe Photoshop can be called a one-stop image editing application that can solve almost any problem that you face with images. In this chapter, you will learn how to work with images using the tools available in Adobe Photoshop CC. Starting Adobe Photoshop. To start Adobe Photoshop, follow these steps. Select Start All Apps Adobe Photoshop CC 2018. A welcome screen opens. Click the Create New button. The New Document window opens. In this window, select the required category from the list of categories on the top. The blank document presets open. Choose a preset and click the Create button. A new Photoshop document opens. The main components of the Adobe Photoshop window are as follows. Menu bar. It contains the main menu commands. It also contains the maximize, minimize, and close buttons. Options bar. It is below the menu bar. It displays the different options that are available for the tools selected from the Tools panel. Tools panel. It contains the various tools available in Adobe Photoshop. Image tab. It displays information about the image opened in Photoshop. Image window. It displays the image that is being edited. Status bar. It is located at the bottom of the window and displays information such as current magnification and file size. Rulers. They are present along the top and left sides of the image. They help to position the image precisely. Adobe Photoshop Tools panel. The following are some tools available in the Adobe Photoshop Tools panel and their uses. Move tool, to select and move images. Rectangular marquee tool, to select part of an image. Lasso tool, to make freehand selections. Quick selection tool, to make a selection by finding and following the edges of an image. Crop tool, to trim the edges of an image. Eyedropper tool, to sample colors from an image. Spot healing brush tool, to remove marks and blemishes. Brush tool, to paint custom brush strokes. Clone stamp tool, to paint with pixels from another part of the image. History brush tool, to restore parts of an image to earlier state. Eraser tool, to erase an image or part of an image. Gradient tool, to create a gradual blend between colors. Blur tool, to blur areas of an image. Dodge tool, to lighten areas on an image. Pen tool, To make and change paths or shapes with anchor points and handles. Text tool. To type horizontal text. Selection tool. To select a whole path. Rectangle tool. To draw a rectangle or a square. Hand tool. Pans over different parts of the image. Zoom tool. To zoom in and out. To use any of the tools in the Tools panel, do the following. Click on the tool in the Tools panel. If there is a small triangle at the tool's right bottom corner, hold down the mouse button to view the hidden tools. Then click on the tool you want to select from the submenu. For example, this diagram shows the submenu of the lasso tool. Opening an existing file. To open an existing file, an already saved image, follow these steps. Select File Open. The Open dialog box appears. Select the location of the file you want to open. Then select the file, click Open. Creating a new file. To create a new file, follow these steps. Select File New. The New Document window appears. In this window, do the following. Select the category from the top. Select the required preset from Blank Document Presets or select the desired template. Click the Create button or set your preset details. Click Create. A new blank file opens on the screen. Saving a file. After you have finished working in Photoshop, you can save your file as follows. Select File Save As to open the Save As dialog box. Type the file name in the File Name text box. Click Save. The default extension of a Photoshop file is .psd. Changing background and foreground colors. Photoshop uses the foreground color to paint fill and stroke selections. The background color is used for gradient fill and for filling the erased areas of an image. The default foreground color is black. You can change the foreground and background color using the eyedropper tool, also called the color picker. To change the foreground or background color, follow these steps. Click the foreground color or background color selection box in the Tools panel. The Color Picker dialog box appears. Drag the color slider. Click in the color field and choose a color. Click OK. Selection tools. In Adobe Photoshop, the two main selection tools are Marquee tool and Lasso tool. Let us learn about them in detail. Using Marquee tool, you can select areas of an image in rectangular, square, elliptical, or circular shapes. The steps for making a selection are: open an image. Click on the small black arrow at the bottom right corner of the Marquee tool to open the submenu. Select the required Marquee tool from the list. Rectangular Marquee tool, to select a rectangular area of an image. Elliptical Marquee tool, to select an elliptical or circular area of an image. Single row Marquee tool, to select a single row of 1 pixel width. Single column Marquee tool, to select a single column 1 pixel wide. Place the mouse pointer on the image and drag around the area to select. A dashed border surrounds the area you have selected. Lasso tool. The Lasso tool is used to make freehand selections in an image. To use the lasso tool for selecting an area of an image, follow these steps. Open an image. Click on the small black arrow at the bottom right corner of the lasso tool. A sub-menu opens. Select the required tool from the list of available tools. Lasso tool, to make free-form selections in the desired shape. Polygonal lasso tool, to select polygonal areas by clicking at different points. To close the selection border, position the mouse pointer over the starting point and click or double-click the mouse. Magnetic lasso tool. This tool sticks to the edges of the image, thus making the selection very easy. To close the selection border, double-click the mouse. Place the mouse pointer on the image and drag it around the area you want to select. Quick Selection Tool. The Quick Selection tool is used to quickly select part of an image. The steps to use this tool are: select the Quick Selection tool. In the Options bar, click any one of the following options. New, this is the default option, Add to, and Subtract from. Magic Wand tool. The Magic Wand tool is used to select adjacent areas of the same color in an image. If Magic Wand tool is not visible, click the arrow of the Quick Selection tool and select Magic Wand tool. To use this tool, follow these steps. Click the Magic Wand tool. The shape of the mouse pointer changes. In the Options bar, you can specify the following. Tolerance. The higher the tolerance setting value, the wider the range of selected pixels. The tolerance ranges from 0 to 255. Anti-alias defines a smooth edge. Contiguous selects only adjacent areas having the same colors. Otherwise, all pixels of the same color in the entire image are selected. Sample all layers selects only pixels from all visible layers. If this option is not selected, colors from the active layer alone are selected. Click one part of the image. All the adjacent pixels with the same color get selected. The Magic Wand tool selects pixels based on color values. Thus, you can cut out foreground objects from the background. This tool works best for selecting objects that are primarily in one color, such as the sky or a flower. If an object has several colors, then you can hold down the Shift key and combine several selections. Working with images. We can work with images in a number of ways. A part of an image can be moved, can be copied to another location in the same image, or copied to some other image. Let us discuss these in detail. Moving an image. The Move tool is used for moving an image or a part of an image from one location to another. The steps are: click on the Move tool in the Tools panel. Place the mouse pointer over the image or the selected part of the image. Drag the mouse to move the selected part to another location. If you do this without selecting any area, the entire image will move. Copying images. We can copy a part of an image to another location on the same image or to some other image. Copying a selection to the same image. To copy part of an image to another location in the same image, follow these steps. Open an image. Select an area using a suitable selection tool. Click on the Move tool in the Tools panel. With the Alt key pressed, drag the selection to another location. Copying a selection to another image. To copy the selected portion of an image to another image, follow these steps. Open an image. Make a selection using the suitable selection tool. Select Edit Copy. Open the destination image. Select Edit Paste. Cropping an image. The Crop tool is used to remove unwanted edges of an image. The steps to crop an image are: open an image, click the Crop tool in the Tools panel. The shape of the mouse pointer changes to the Crop tool cursor. Now, place the mouse pointer on the image. Click and drag to select the rectangular area that you want to keep. Release the mouse button. The crop marquee appears with handles on the corners and sides. The area you want to retain is highlighted. Double-click inside the marquee to crop away the portion you have not selected. Painting tools. Adobe Photoshop provides us with different painting tools such as brush tool, pencil tool, color replacement tool, history brush tool, and gradient tool. We will discuss some of these tools in this chapter. Brush tool. The brush tool works like an ordinary brush and creates a smooth stroke of color. To use this tool, follow these steps. Open an image. Click the brush tool in the Tools panel. Click the arrow beside the brush command in the Options bar. The brush preset picker appears. Click a brush style of your choice. Click Set Foreground Color in the Tools panel. The Color Picker palette appears. Choose the color you want from the Color Picker palette and click OK. Click and drag the mouse pointer on the image to draw strokes of the selected color. Gradient tool. A gradient is a fill consisting of two or more colors blending together. The gradient tool is used to fill a selected area or an entire layer with a gradient. The steps to use this tool are: open an image. Click the Gradient tool in the Tools panel. From the Options bar, select a gradient type from Linear, Radial, Angle, Reflected, and Diamond. Click the Gradient Sample bar in the Options bar. The Gradient Editor dialog box appears. Choose any of the gradients from the Presets box or create a new gradient using the Gradient bar. Drag and release the mouse in the image. The selected area will be filled with the gradient. Drawing tools. Adobe Photoshop has a collection of drawing tools such as rectangle, rounded rectangle, ellipse, polygon, line, and custom shape. To draw a shape, say a rectangle, do the following. Click the Rectangle tool in the Tools panel. Select the required tool from the list of options. Click on the Set Foreground Color box in the Tools panel to get the Color Picker palette. Choose the required color. In the Options bar, select the Stroke Style, Stroke Thickness, and Fill Style. Drag the mouse with the button pressed to draw the shape. Custom Shape tool. Using the Custom Shape tool, you can draw shapes other than the basic geometric shapes. This tool has a collection of predefined shapes such as flowers, moon, arrows, and leaves. To draw a shape using this tool, follow these steps. Select the Custom Shape tool from the list of options. Click the drop-down arrow beside the Shape option in the Options bar. From the list that opens, select the required shape. Click and drag the mouse to draw the shape. Transforming objects. You can also scale, rotate, skew, distort, and apply a perspective to an image in Photoshop. You can flip the image vertically or horizontally too. The steps are: select the image or the part of the image you want to transform. Select Edit Transform Scale or any other option. Do one of the following according to the option you choose in the Transform menu. Scale. When you position the mouse pointer over a sizing handle, the pointer becomes a double arrow. Drag a sizing handle to change the size. Press the Shift key as you drag a corner handle if you want to scale the image proportionally. Rotate. When you place the mouse pointer over a corner handle, it takes the shape of a curved, two-sided arrow. Click and drag the handle to rotate the image. Skew. Drag a side handle to skew the image. Distort. Drag a corner handle to stretch the image. Perspective. Drag a corner handle to apply a perspective to the image. Flip horizontally. Flips the image horizontally. Flip vertically. Flips the image vertically. Press the Enter key to apply the transformation.